For the past 4 years, I've been in California. That's a tough place to be if you're a Pistons fan, especially during the NBA Finals. That's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to coming home to Detroit. It's time to look to the future, and that means two things. It's time to count on the Pistons, and it's time to count on Channel 2.
A trip into the stands at the Detroit Grand Prix after the game.
It has been the most dramatic, most exciting game of the series. The Lakers have a one-point lead. They need to win to send it to the 7th game.
And we see that no one stops Magic's penetration, so he just says, hey, we need the 2 points. I might as well get it.
Both teams are in the penalty. Each team has no 20s. Detroit has 2 timeouts, the Lakers 3. 1:37 remaining in this game. Magic Johnson has 19 assists in the game. His series high, 22 points. Worthy with 28. For the Pistons, it's been the Isaiah Thomas show. 41 points, 25 of them.
I've just found a new lineup that's a guaranteed winner.
Now get a $1,000 cash bonus on Thunderbird Turbo Coupe, $600 on Ford Taurus, and a $500 cash bonus on 88.5 Escorts.
A deal like that is a coach's dream.
Get a $750 cash bonus on Bronco 2 4x4 and $750 on Ford Ranger.
Only Detroit's best team can put together deals like these.
Blackwell, Plymouth and Haggerty, Gorno, Allen north of West Road, Troy 4, John R. south of Maple, Stark Hickey, 7 Mile, and Grand River.
I think Wayne really has a strong academic program, which is a formal part of schooling, but it also has a very strong non-formal schooling.
You learn a lot of practical life experiences here.
Counselors tell me that if I could get in any place, I should try and get in Wayne State.
Academically, it was excellent.
So many of my former students have become success stories.
It's just a wonderful and enriching experience.
Hey, Ricky Mahorn, great game, but why are you eating that pizza backwards?
Where have you been, George? This is Hungry Howie's pizza with flavored crust.
So?
Man, Hungry Howie's flavored crust are a must when I get pizza. They're fantastic.
You mean flavors like butter, buttered cheese, sesame, and rye?
Yeah, an original poppy seed and garlic.
Which one's your favorite, Rick?
All of them. I always get 7. I said 7.
Get 2 flavor crust pizzas for as low as $5.29. Hungry Howie's will deliver.
If you were to say Wayne State to me, the first thing I'd think of is fascinating. I think it's a fascinating place. I love it. It's being in the city. I like the variety of people that are here.
Not only do you go to school here, but if you want to get away, you can cross the street and go to the Detroit Public Library or go to the Detroit Institute of Arts.
You learn a lot about the world.
When investing in heating and cooling for your home, you can be sure you have the best with Cast. Cast experienced technicians assure precise installations and prompt personal service. When it comes to energy-efficient systems, Lennox and Cast are quality proven over time. The Lennox HS19 is one of the quietest air conditioners in the industry, with an SEER rating of up to 12.
Make the Cast call your last call.
Attaboy, Dave.
Since 1937.
Wayne State University, a short drive from your home, a short drive to your future.
Earl Kine makes realty decisions easier for thousands of people. Meet the Tylers. As soon as they sell their house, a new life begins for them. But the Tylers are doing it the hard way. We could have helped the Tylers, but they didn't list their home with Earl Kine Realty. We're not saying they'll never sell without us. It's just a question of when. Earl Kine Realty, the helpful people, professionals providing all the services you need to say, Kine sold mine.
Final game of the NBA Championships here on Channel 2.
Will Isaiah play, and can the Pistons win their first NBA title? We'll have live post-game reports from Los Angeles. We'll also have the story of one Pistons player who may get his big break tonight. Join Bruce Kirk and me for all of your news after the basketball game.
At MBD Banks, we believe in the pursuit of dreams, the growth of ideas, and the principles they're based upon. Principles that include a commitment to superior products and services, to the communities in which we live and work, and most of all to our customers in satisfying all their banking needs. NBD is proud to be a part of this community and the dreams and successes of its people.
I'm Joe Glover, and I'm coming home again to Eyewitness News.
Next, exclusively from CBS Sports, Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
From the folks who gave you Matilda Bay Original Fruit Cooler comes a crisper, drier taste. New Matilda Bay Special Dry. A drier way to take your taste away from the everyday.
Shot and a long one. Misses at the buzzer. Tough defense. A little nervousness, perhaps, on the part of Detroit, but they came back from it. At the end of one period, the Pistons, the challengers, lead the champions 23-21, and we'll return to the Forum after this word from your local station.
This is CBS.
Whoso would be a man must be a nonconformist. A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. To be great is to be misunderstood. There is a time in every man's education when he arrives at the conviction that envy is ignorance. Insist on yourself, never imitate. To believe that what is true for you in your private heart is true for all men. That is genius.
It's a very reliable car in terms of anything mechanically breaking down in the car or with the car. I haven't had any problems with it. I do like my Supra. It moves, gets in and out. It's easy to park, it's easy to handle. I have a stick, so I like to work it. It's a fun car.
Your Detroit Metro Toyota dealer, where value sets the standard. See him today.
Watching Piston fans watching the game tonight.
I'm Diane Sawyer. Good wine is a necessity to me, wrote one of our early presidents. He had developed an appreciation of fine wines during his stay in France. He believed that wine provided a healthful alternative to hard liquor and was determined to introduce winemaking to America. For 30 years, he experimented with vineyards on his Virginia estate, envisioning a day when American wines would rival those of France. Today, there are 150 wineries in Virginia alone, the legacy of the wine lover who was our third president, Thomas Jefferson.
This is CBS.
Tonight, win or lose, we'll go to the Piston locker room after the game and hear the players react to the biggest game of their lives. Tiger Yankee highlights and more, too, after the game.
There's a debate in the United States. Mexico is digging out and fighting back. Red Square in the heart of Moscow.
Dan Rather. He's been there. He'll be there.